Coming to you live from the rinks in Oppog, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. On LA Sports Network, Ryan Brownigan, joined alongside our cameraman Wally Mitchell. Continue to this final of 3 matchups, second from the JV division. And this one is very important to the playoff picture. And it truly is a pivotal game for both sides as I take a look at KPC and Longwood. Currently, KPC holds the number 7 spot, 16 points on the season, 7-9 record through 16 games played. This will be number 17. They have 2 overtime losses, which have put their total up to 16 points. Longwood coming in with an extra game played, a 7-9-1 record, 1 tie, and 1 overtime loss of their own. 3 overtime victories for Longwood on the season. They have 16 points. That has them in the number 8 spot and final playoff spot. But hot on their tail, Pat Med JV. They only have 16 games played. They have a 7-9 record, 1 overtime loss. They have 15 points, 1 point behind Longwood and KPC. And anything for Pat Med, if they're rooting for a result here, it's going to be a regulation result one way or the other, as those 3 teams vie for that final spot in the JV playoff picture. East Islip 5-10 on the season, 1 overtime loss, 11 points, are not out of it, but they're going to need a lot of help in order to get in. It truly is the 3-team race, as I mentioned, between KPC, Longwood, and Pat Med. And of course, 2 of those 3 teams facing off against each other tonight. The winner improves their chances to make the playoffs substantially. Thus, the magnitude of this game tonight. Longwood will be starting goaltender Kasper Stabinski in goal tonight. Fan favorite of our cameraman Paul. He's over on the north side, as are most of the KPC fans for senior night. A huge game against St. Anthony at the varsity level taking place directly behind us. Big game for the JV level as well. Let's give some love to the JV squad. Here's a pad stop made early in the game for Jackson Murray, the goaltender tonight for KPC, on Longwood forward. That's 97, Nick Shepard. Nicholas Shepard, certainly someone to look out for Longwood. Leads the team in points, 13 goals, 10 assists, 23 points in the season thus far. And of course, to watch on the back end, moving in now, Colin Kelly. They put it toward the net. Losing his stick is goaltender Murray. The puck, though, squirts out of the zone and onto the stick. Carrying it over the ice, Argilla fires one on goal. It's denied by Stabinski. And we get the game's first whistle, 55 seconds in. Good first shift for the team in forest green and brown. I think, personally, they have some of the best jerseys in the SCHSHL. Just different. You don't see it much. Clean face-off win. Comes onto the stick of Konjema. Andrew Konjema through center. Check from behind. Kovacs takes it back. Fires across out of the reach of the outstretched Kevin Abrams. And we get an offside. Again, the magnitude of this game can't be overstated. The victor of this matchup really helps themselves out as we go into the final stretch of the season. Here's Connor Taby. He fires around for Longwood. Jacobs will splinter it around. Chipping in is Missarella. Puck comes to center. Marcherano goes after it. Kovacs watching him. Marcherano up the near side. Honigman takes it away for KPC. Takes it around the net. Honigman ran into some trouble. It's in the skate of Jacobs and chipped out of the zone by Taby. And a nice takeaway by Konjema. Konjema couldn't get around Waterman, though. Great defensive play made by Harrison Waterman. And now here comes Jacobs with speed. He's joined by Kovacs. Jacobs, nice move to the backhand, gets taken down by Marciano, who looks skyward. He knows he made a mistake. Hooking likely to be the call, as Jacobs made a nice move to go to his backhand as he picked up speed, trying to create the odd man rush up the ice. Jacobs getting some fist bumps from the KPC bench as he drew the penalty. Martirano goes off. No official word on the call just yet. Face-off controlled by KPC. Puck goes around the net onto the stick of Nick Brown. Comes back down behind the net. Battle continues. Smith, one shot, great save made by Stabinski on Coyle with the one-timer out in front. Glove down by Nicotri. Not out of the zone just yet. Gaudiello doing his best to try to lift it out. He's got it on his forehand, and he will shoot it down the ice. Right on to the stick of Michael Coyle. Pass gets blocked by the Longwood captain, Nicotri. Onto the stick of Smith. Smith fans on it. It's picked back up by Bellaro. And Bellaro will swing it down the zone. Nicotri and Coyle get there first. Coyle lifting the stick of Nicotri to get possession. He comes out the far side. Coyle hits the brakes as he enters the zone. Gets it to Ebley. Ebley, the shot blocker save made. Stabinski. And Nicotri on one knee will send it down the length of the ice. He appears to be shaking off some sort of, not sure what, if it's an equipment malfunction or injury, but he makes his way over to the bench. Smith sends in and goes and gets it. Plays it back out for Brown. 33 seconds on the power play remaining. Backhanded to the slot, taken away by Bellaro. Bellaro gets it to Shepard, takes off, and Shepard never returned it to him. Bellaro was well into the offensive zone, and the two of them having a conversation after that offsides, like, hey, come on, you see me flying up the ice, hit it to me, give it to me back. Come on, Shepard. Shepard, didn't see him, that's all. Pushed back into the zone by Gavin Timon. Right back out it goes. Scott. Jack Scott getting it over to Timon. Nice move by Miller, but it's poked off his stick. And backhanding the puck out of the zone is Colin Kelly. And now Konjema gets taken down. And I believe we'll see the first power play of the night for Longwood, with 10:53 to go here in the first period. So Martirano for tripping, they call it. And now number 22 to the box, Corey Jacobs, who drew the penalty. Beaudry steps in to take the draw. We get a whistle here. 10:53 on the clock. And number 57 on the ice, that is Grayson Benoit. Better late than never for Benoit, one of their top defenders. Beaudry fires it across Missarella. Down low, Tavy. Rolls past the stick of Tavy. Beaudry gets there first. In the near corner, Beaudry. Now Tavy. As they battle Coyle in the corner, they send around. Regathered on the far side, Konjema. Konjema tries to knife his way through on the backhand. Konjema still on it, trying to work his way to the front of the net. It's rescued by Brown, who will fire at the length of the ice. For KPC, minute and 4 seconds left on the power play for Longwood. Benoit streaking through center, cuts into the zone on his forehand. Benoit, sharp angle shot save, rebound, knocked down out in front. Picked back up by Benoit. Takes another shot, deflection, and another pad save made by Murray. Missarella, long shot, knocked down by Nicotri and covered by the KPC netminder Jackson Murray. with 42 seconds left on the power play. The penalty to Corey Jacobs. That penalty, by the way, for hooking. Face off to the right of the netminder Murray. Won by Longwood. Shot off the stick of Missarella wide. Gaudiello. Banging it down low to Nicotri. Nicotri trying to play it out in front. Blocked and gets by Benoit. And down the length of the ice. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Stabinski. Miscommunication. Stabinski out of the net. Giveaway down low. Now DeRosa. Down low. Borzumato out in front off the stick of Stabinski. And now come away the Lions. Gaudiello trying to catch back up with it. Clearing attempt from Ebley went off his own man and now comes out of the zone. Benoit stepping up on it in the neutral zone. Comes into the Longwood end of the ice. Nicotri. Sending it to Bellaro. Nicotri around Gaudiello, past him. Jack Scott getting there. Goes off of Benoit, and Benoit coming the other way, joined by Shepard. Benoit trying to drag it to the forehand around Ebley. And it came off his stick, and now out of the zone, right onto the stick of Bellaro. Bellaro into the zone. Trying to play it around to himself. Cleared out of harm's way by Scott. And now Ebley. Able to get it to Honigman. And fires it in. Kelly chipping around some KPC attackers. Battle continuing behind the net with 7:45 to go in the first period. No score between KPC and Longwood. Scott shot goes wide, banks around the far side. Taby meets Honigman there. Honigman gave it away, but poked off the stick of Beaudry and just wide by Honigman. Nifty little play there. And now out of the zone it comes. An odd man rush, 2-on-1 in the zone. Konjema giving the shot, takes it, save, rebound, save Murray. Great stops made by the KPC netminder. And the Knights have iced the puck. With 7:06 to go, first period, no score between KPC and Longwood. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. A JV battle. The winner will essentially take control of their destiny to making the playoffs. Battle, 50-50 puck off the draw, comes out of the zone. Bellaro stopping it, getting around Coyle, but couldn't get around Kovacs. And a desperation poke check from Kelly. Broke it up, otherwise an odd man rush for KPC. Now in comes Bellaro. Bellaro the shot, blocked by Waterman. Coyle setting it up the near side. Battling Konjema and Bellaro. It's sent back deep in the KPC net. Bellaro putting it out in front. Save made. Point blank by Murray. What a stop on Connor Taby. Now here comes Coyle the other way. Long shot. Coyle blockered away by Stabinski. Abrams shipping it past Kelly. On a stick of Coyle. Save made by Stabinski. Kovacs couldn't quite corral the puck, and out comes Kelly. Colin Kelly, number 44, into the zone. Couldn't get the shot off. Now comes the Nicotri. It's blocked by Jacobs. And Missarella will get it back to Shepard, who returns it to Missarella, who's hoping to get it for Nicotri. Nicotri trying to fight his way to the puck. Gets ridden off the puck. And a good defensive effort. Play made by Corey Jacobs, who will go for a change. Shepard. Longwood having the better of the play thus far here in the first period. Blocker save made, rebound. O'Neill will be gathered in by Longwood. KPC now take over in the near corner. And now up the near side. Taken back now by Missarella. Missarella moves in, takes a shot, that's blocked. Big block there by Michael Coyle. And he fires out Mikey Coyle and Jake Coyle out there. And here's Mikey Coyle. Shot blocked by Nicotri. Nicotri skating backwards. Backhanding it off the side of the net. He'll catch back up with it behind the net. He goes down, draws a penalty. Michael Coyle took him down behind the net. And that's who will go off. Second power play of the evening for Longwood, third of the game for either side. Their first power play generated some chances, but ultimately did not cash in. Face off to the left of the KPC netminder. Murray won by Longwood. Long shot, save, rebound, score! Nicotri opens the scoring for Longwood. They lead it 1-0. A power play goal. And again, starts with the point shot. Just a flip. He's not trying to score from there. He's just trying to do exactly that. Create a rebound, a deflection. And Nicotri cleans up the rebound in front on his backhand for the goal. And for Brennan Nicotri, his 9th of the year, his 18th point, gives Longwood the 1-0 lead over the KPC Knights. Here's Borzumato sending in for KPC. Marchuano playing it away, ends up being a giveaway out in front, went off a stick. I believe a Missarella, and that potentially saved a goal. And now Missarella going the other way, firing in. Comes right out in front, save, let's go! Nicotri is second in 2 minutes, not even. It's 2-0 Longwood. And it comes off a weird bounce out in front. Murray didn't handle it quite right. And Brandon Nicotri, who just potted the game's opening goal, has scored his second, 10th of the season. And he scores those 2 goals just about 25 seconds apart. I said 2 minutes. That was a really overestimate on my part about how much time went by. 25 seconds apart, Nicotri. Lightning striking twice. And Longwood have the 2-0 lead. Argilla firing in for KPC. They're looking to turn the tide here. It's Ballaro who gets on the loose puck. Takes a check from Barzumato. Ballaro trying to take it back and fire it out the zone. Getting in the way was DeRosa. And now Barzumato emerges from the corner. Shot save made by Stabinski. Rebound, Gaudiello firing to the line, not out. Long range shot from Waterman is denied by Stabinski. And he's content with just holding on to it with 3:37 to go in the first period. Longwood striking just 25 seconds apart of the 2-0 lead over KPC. Face off to the right of the Longwood netminder. Stabinski, one forward by the Knights, but unable to get a shot away there was Honigman. Ballaro takes it back the other way. Centering feed goes off the stick of Ebley behind the net. And now Ebley will take it out the far side. Here comes Ebley, in with speed on Benoit. Ebley circling away from Benoit, playing it back to the point. Abrams lost the puck. Now it's taken away by Benoit, who's joined by Kangema. Kangema to the net. The pass goes off the skate. A great defensive effort made there by Jack Scott. Meanwhile, puck available on the near boards is taken over by Longwood. Benoit to Ballaro, back to Benoit. Now Beaudry. Had it briefly taken away from him by Honigman. And now Ebley. Ebley try to clear it out the near side. No dice. He'll try the far. Good couple of passes. Here's Honigman. Into the zone, onside, try to spin one deep. Now on the stick of Konjema. Now Beaudry trying to get there. Honigman gets there first, fires in. And a delayed penalty against KPC. Beaudry went down. Honigman off. KPC fans not in agreement with this call. As Honigman goes off, I believe interference will be the call. Longwood 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Their opening goal scored by Nicotri came via the power play, and a double minor to Honigman. I assume unsportsmanlike. There was 4 minutes up on the board. Yeah, 4 minutes. Double minor to Honigman. Costly error, but a great play made by Smith to take it away. He moves in. Marchurano goes down. Ref's arm stays down. No call there. Smith shoots shorthanded blocker save made Stabinski. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left on the double minor. Great pass ahead. Nicotri is in. Nicotri is denied by Murray. Going for the natural hat trick there was Nicotri. Now puck out, spun along by Kelly. Stick gets dislodged from the arms of Brown. Pardon me, those Watermen, and now it goes down the ice. Shepard for Marchurano. DJ Marchurano. Back to Shepard. Shepard taking a hit from Jacobs, and Coyle poking the puck away from Gaudiello. Things certainly are getting chippy out there as both teams sensing the importance of this game. Puck rolls on to Stabinski. He'll hold. I'll adjust my time a bit here. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first period. 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining on the double minor to Honigman. 2 minutes interference, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike. Shot off the draw, denied by Stabinski, and he'll hold. KBC fans might have disagreed with the call, but I don't think they disagree with the job of their penalty kill thus far. It's been excellent so far through these minute and 50 seconds or so. Banked off the glass out of the zone. Aside from the Nicotri breakaway, it's been a clean kill with some chances in the offensive zone. Like here, Argella throws one on goal with Borzumato out in front. And it just went wide. Here's Colin Kelly. Toe in the blue line. Now he breaks in, hits the brakes, circling back. Tried a backhand pass, was blocked. Also just desperately chip it in down low. Nicotri is there. Nicotri try to put it out in front. It's blocked and cleared by Brady Ebley. Stabinski down to stop it. And as of right now, 2 minutes of that 4 minute double minor have been killed off. Penalty kill for KPC now 1 for 3. And that's how we conclude the first period. 2 Brandon Nicotri goals, just 25 seconds apart, have given Longwood the early 2-0 lead against KPC. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on Ally Sports Network. Ryan Browning, I'll be back for the second period. Don't go anywhere. First 15 in the books. 2 goals up on the board for Longwood, both by way of Brandon Nicotri. He scored 25 seconds apart. One of those goals came on the power play. Longwood power play 1 for 3 on the evening. Bit of a minor delay for Colin Kelly retrieving his glove. He makes his way off the ice. We get the puck dropped here for the second period. And it goes between the legs of Kovacs. I mentioned back in the first period the importance of this game. Both teams have 7 wins. Both teams have 9 losses. KPC have played 1 less game. Longwood have a tie in addition to their 9 losses. With overtime losses factored in, they have the same amount of points. And currently, looking at the standings, occupy the number 7 and number 8 seeds respectively, with Pat Med 1 point behind both. Same amount of games played as KPC, 1 less game played than Longwood, knocking at the door. This game could not be more important for both sides. Here's Colin Kelly. Pardon me, this is Grayson Benoit. Cuts in, drags, shoots, deflects over the net. Kanjema picks it up behind the net. Tries to push it out in front. Instead, it's Ebley who is able to chip it to the line. Not out, kept in by Beaudry. Kovacs now on the puck with Kanjema bearing down on him. Turns it over. Beaudry puts it out in front, just hops over the stick of Shepard. And Mikey Coyle will fire it out of the zone. And all the way down. 17 seconds left on the double minor to Honigman. Grayson Benoit moves in. Slap shot, blocker save made by Jackson Murray. Nicotri to Benoit. Benoit shoots. Save made by Murray. And now here comes Jacobs. Ahead, Honigman's out of the box. He's in. Backhand shot. Saves Stabinsky. Rebound covered by the Longwood netminder. And we get a stoppage. 13:07 to go, second period. Double minor penalty to Honigman killed off. 1 for 4 on the day for Longwood. The KPC penalty killed 3 for 4. Abrams stepping in to take the draw. He's flanked by Jake Coyle and by Matthew Smith, but the faceoff comes the other way. Jacobs fires it right back out, right onto the stick of Colin Kelly, who's being watched by Matthew Smith. Gets around Smith, moves into the zone, goes Kelly to his backhand, to the forehand. What a save made by Murray! Grade A stop on a grade A move by Colin Kelly. Shot goes wide. Bounce back out towards the front of the net. That's where it's sealed off by Longwood netminder Stabinsky. Kasper Stabinsky. Face-off won by Nicotri. Bolaro trying to flip it out the far side along that far wall. Puck comes back towards the front of the net. That's where Kelly picks it up. And he'll get a nice pass over to Shepard. 2-on-1 in the zone. Shepard looking for Nicotri, just missed. Nicotri bats it toward the front of the net. It's cleared out from in front of the net by Jack Scott, and we'll go all the way down for an icing against the Knights. KPC down by 2. To start this third period, these two teams faced off against each other earlier this year. Back on October 23rd, KPC won that game 5-1. But as of right now, Longwood are getting their revenge, leading by 2. Kelly sending it down low for Beaudry. Beaudry up, out in front. And a sharp angle shot denied by the blocker of Murray. Here comes Coyle. That is Jake Coyle into the zone. Comes back for Jacobs. Back to Coyle. Jake Coyle. Try to get the feed out in front. He was looking for Smith. It's taken back by Bellaro. Bellaro runs into some trouble. Turnover. Shot from Coyle, deflecting over the net. Jacobs keeping in at the near point. Trying to push it down low, but it's taken back. Taken back by Colin Kelly. And now Taby will fire it into the zone for Longwood. Stopped by the stick of Jackson Murray. Onto the stick of Jacobs, who sweeps it around to the near side. Bellaro gets good positioning at the point to try to keep it in, but the puck still comes out of the zone. Kanjema back for Colin Kelly. Beaudry trying to get it ahead for Taby. Here's Bellaro. Nice move, Bellaro. Bellaro is in. Bellaro has it knocked off his stick by Scott. Good defensive recovery by Jack Scott. Bellaro still. Nice move! Off the bar and over the net. Oh, what a great move, Bellaro. Just couldn't get the finish. Kelly down low. Kelly being checked by Smith, and Smith takes it away, and a great lead pass to Jake Coyle. Long shot from Coyle goes wide. Back up top for Smith. That shot off the side of the net. Coyle fans on the pass from down low. It's taken over by Taby. Taby has Bellaro. He'll get it to Bellaro. Bellaro in on Coyle. That's Michael Coyle, and it's taken away by Jacobs with the help of Coyle. Here comes Jacobs streaking up the ice, trying to go between his legs. Martirano having none of that, but Jacobs somehow still has the puck. Down low for Smith. Martirano fires it out of the zone. Michael Coyle back to get it. Being watched by Shepard. Coyle evading Shepard. Now being forechecked by Gaudiello. Sidesteps Gaudiello. Coyle still with the puck, still being hounded by Gaudiello. Now gets it over to Jacobs, who returns it over to Michael Coyle. His stretch pass looking for Miller gets blocked. Goes off a stick. And it's taken in by Missarella. Missarella shoots through a screen, and a good blocker save made by Murray. Here's Borzumato, leading scorer for KPC. Lost it there. Here comes Nicotri. Loads up the slapper, and a save made by Jackson Murray, who holds on. With 9:12 to go here in the second period. No goals thus far. In the second, 2 in the first. Longwood, they're up 2-0. Faceoff comes to the near wall. Borzumato spinning one to Timon. And Timon lost control. Longwood took it back, fired it right back in. Here's Ebley. Brady Ebley. Try to get that. It's deflected on. Borzumato streaking after him. Missarella plays it away from him. Onto the thick of Martirano. Gaudiello is there. Falling down was Miller. And now Shepard picks up the loose puck. 2-on-2 over the blue line. Shepard tries to get the pass through. Waterman was there. Borzumato blocked it. Behind the net it goes. Gaudiello and Shepard going to work on it. KPC come away and stretch. Keep in there for Missarella. Save, rebound, score! Gaudiello out in front. A great keep in by Missarella, making it happen. 3-0 Longwood. Watch here again. This keep in allows the goal to happen. Outstretched and just a low shot. It's a pad save, but left alone in front of the net. Gaudiello makes KPC pay. It's 3-0 Longwood. And we got an update from the north side by virtue of our cameraman Paul. KPC's JV team trailing Longwood 3-0, but KPC's varsity team a huge win against the only one defeat on the season, St. Anthony's, on senior night. Huge win for the varsity squad for KPC heading into the playoffs. If nothing else, a major confidence booster. And I believe the shakeup, does it affect the standings, Paul? Smithtown Hot Dogs the one now. Okay, Paul believes, he's not sure. Here's Jacobs the other way, 2-on-1 developing. Jacobs, pass across, just out of the reach of DeRosa. KPC's JV squad, they've got to start channeling some of that varsity energy right now. Try to get back in this game. They're down by 3. They defeated Longwood 5-1 earlier this year. Now find themselves trailing 3-0 here. Second period, Colin Kelly to the point. Clapper from Beaudry hits the far glass. Around it goes. Argilla has Brown with him as well as DeRosa. Argilla enters the zone. Circling in the far circle. Playing it toward the net. Backhand pass. Brown had open. Was DeRosa. Just couldn't get it to him. Kept in at the line. At least for the moment by Brady Ebley. Loose puck. Swept to center. Could be a turnover. Conjema's there. And it's fired back out of the zone. They're not offside, says the linesman. And Paul confirming the suspicion. Smithtown Hauppauge is your number 1 seed. And I'm sure the thank you letter is in the mail to KPC. Here's Jacobs. DeRosa. The cross out in front. Regathered by Longwood. Colin Kelly. Lost the puck for the moment. Still not out of the zone. Beaudry makes sure it gets out. Nicotri after it had Longwood's first 2 goals of the game. Gaudiello, by the way, scored the most recent goal. That is Michael Gaudiello's 7th of the year, his 10th point. Brown, forward to Rosa. Tries to get a return pass. And that's Grayson Benoit calling for the puck. Goes past him, but deflected in by Gaudiello. Shepard battling in the corner with Ebley. Jack Scott there as well for KPC. Gaudiello chipping in, trying to free the puck. It's a 2-on-2 side. What am I? 2-on-2 side scrum and squirts out to the near side. Martirano holds in. And it's banked out of the zone. DeRosa, 2-on-1 developing with Argilla. DeRosa has time, shoots and missed it on the far side. He had some open room on that far side. He just missed. It was quite the tough angle to hit. Jack Scott backhanding it toward the goal, intercepted by Longwood, but not out of the zone, held in by Honigman. Honigman trying to push it in further, but it comes out. Shepard, cross-ice pass, knocked down by Gaudiello. Nice move, Gaudiello to the backhand. Gaudiello just couldn't catch up with it in time. Got it back to Shepard. Now Nicotri to Shepard wide. Gaudiello whacking away at it. The physicality showing here as the puck against the near boards. Comes free, Ebley evading Shepard into the zone. Ballaro watching him pass across, just not connecting to Kovacs. But Kovacs does collect the puck off the wall, chipping it down low, hoping for Abrams, who took it away from Ballaro, put it out in front. Scott on the backhand shot from Honigman, denied by Stabinski, who holds on to it for the Longwood Lions with 4:33 to go in the second period. Longwood, 3-0 over KPC. Messarella had the assist on the most recent goal, as fired off the glass. Longwood poke it out of the zone. Nicotri, Longwood's captain, able to get it back to Martirano. Fires it out of the zone, cut off by Waterman. Ballaro chipping it back in deep. Here's Gaudiello, 3-on-1 down low. Gaudiello opening for Shepard. Great play made by Jacobs to break it up. Fired across. What a breakup by Ballaro. Out in front, deflected. Shepard, save made by. Incredible stop. I had to stop myself. Murray, the fabulous stop for KPC. He's been, despite the score, he's really come up with some big stops for KPC. Missarella picking up assist number 4, 11 points on the season. On that back end. Defensive zone draw won by KPC. They turn defense into offense quick. Here's Smith. Smith goes down. Missarella defending him. Here's Borzumato. And that's blocked by Missarella. Hands it over to Taby. Into the zone. Now Conjema hits the break, shoots it over the net. Missarella trying to get around Jacobs. Comes out the far side. Saucer pass knocked down out of midair by Borzumato, but still ends up with Benoit, whose shot goes over the net. And Jake Coyle comes away with the puck. Coyle trying to get his way through. No success. Smith, though, gets the puck, shoots. It's blocked by Benoit, whose pass up to Taby. Jacobs briefly stopping. But now Benoit with Jacobs streaking back to try to cut him off. Benoit turns it back to Missarella for the shot save made by Murray. Rebound, shot save made by Murray. And he holds on to it. 2:48 to go here, second period, 3-0. Longwood have the lead. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on Ally Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan. On the call tonight, and the final matchup on the south side. Coming up on the north side, it's going to be Ward Melville facing off against Middle Country. If Ward Melville win, they're in. If Middle Country win, it's going to be West Islip that make it into the varsity playoffs. That happening on the north side of the rink. DeRosa backhanding it up the near side. Fired out, good pass ahead by Michael Coyle. DeRosa battling Benoit. Benoit, though, emerging with the puck. Great hands as he manages to work his way through center. Fires across. Ends up on the stick of Ebley. Ebley for Argilla. Argilla chips it into the zone. Ebley in after it. As KPC need offense, they need those defensemen to start pinching in. Gaudiello has it knocked away from him by DeRosa. Argilla down low, battling Benoit. Argilla emerging with the puck, putting it out in front. It's on the stick of Brown. He's unable to get a shot away. Now Shepard the other way, looking for Gaudiello. Ebley gets it away from him, spinning away from Gaudiello. Now on the stick of Argilla. DeRosa wide open on the near side. They were unable to get it to him. Had a clear shot at a breakaway there. Instead, it's Benoit for Shepard. Shepard in the zone. Sharp angle shot goes wide. Comes out of the zone. Benoit. Grayson Benoit navigating through center into the offensive zone. Puck rolls off his stick. Brown will just fire it out of the zone. Bolaro back to get it for the Lions. Banking this one ahead to Nicotri. Now Shepard with Gaudiello straight to the net. Shepard, the shot deflects off the glove of Murray and over the net. Benoit on that far side, fighting through multitude of KPC defenders, able to still have possession. Shot just goes wide. There's Gaudiello in the near corner. Centering feed doesn't go. Off the boards, Benoit. Shot comes and a save made by Murray. 4 seconds to go in the period. Argilla banks it out. DeRosa has to beat the clock, and he doesn't. And the shot that comes after the buzzer sounds generates a shove from Bolaro. And DeRosa gliding past Bolaro as he makes his way over to the bench. But the score favors Longwood. They're up 3-0 at the end of 2. Third period on its way. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on Ally Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Third period on its way. KPC Longwood. Here's a quick game recap. It was Brendan Nicotri at the 4:50 mark opening the scoring. A power play marker, and then Nicotri from DJ Marciano 25 seconds later made it 2-0. That was the end of scoring for the first period. Second period, only goal belonged to Gaudiello. Missarella picking up the assist. And that's how we got here, 3-0. Stabinski's been solid in net for Longwood, and as is Jackson Murray, the netminder for KPC. Longwood have just had the better of the play thus far in the game. Kelly for Longwood. Into the zone, Jacobs backhanding it back around. Got deflected, Nicotri getting to the puck, reversing it down low. Shepard battling Jacobs. Jacobs deflecting it away from him, comes down to the near side. Bellaro pinching in from his defensive post. Borzumato racing after it, no icing. Borzumato gets there first, battling Colin Kelly down low. Able to get it out in front. The shot blocked. Rebound save. Rebound loose. It's still loose as it deflects behind the net. Two huge stops though for Stabinski. Puck dies before the goal line. No icing on Longwood. Jake Coyle moves through center on his backhand. Out in front. Borzumato scores. KPC are on the board. It's 3-1. On a great feed here from Coyle as he got around the defender. A little backhand pass, one-time shot, perfect placement on the shot. Beats the outstretched pad of Kasper Stabinski. And the Knights are on the board here in the third period. It's a 2-goal game. Borzumato from Coyle at 13:41 of the third period. Borzumato's 15th goal of the year. And for Coyle, his 5th assist. Surprised that number's not higher. Honigman battling, lost the puck. Konjema pushing it to center. Abrams firing it back in for KPC. Flipped out of the zone by the Lions. Waterman on it for the Knights. Tries to go off the glass to get it to Kovacs. Does. Kovacs across. Nice passing at the line. Honeyman's in. Shoot it over the top. Beaudry picks up the loose puck. Hits the red line. Hits Waterman. Sends in. Another collision occurs. The puck flipped to center. Marciano playing it away from the forward-checking Abrams. Now Missarella. Up the far side, Mikey Coyle takes over. Sends it now for Waterman. Waterman for Honigman. Honigman wheeling in the neutral zone. Fires into the offensive zone. Stopped by Stabinski. Played away by Marciano. Good stick lift by Konjema. Allows him to get the puck and fire it into the KPC zone. Abrams on the far side. Has it taken away by Missarella, but it's poked away from Missarella now by Abrams. Abrams trying to get some space out there. Honigman battling Missarella, fires in. And Honigman will get it in the far corner. Marciano greets him. And a nifty little pass ahead for Longwood. Allow them to get out of the zone. Konjema has it knocked off his stick by Ebley, who plays it across for Honigman. And Konjema jumps back on the puck for the Longwood Lions. Gets it ahead for Missarella. Nice little move there by Missarella as he tries to tip it in. Shepard there trying to help it along. Ebley getting around the outstretched stick of Gaudiello. Shot from Ebley over the top. Jack Scott sends it across. Gaudiello, backhand pass dumped in by Nicotri. Shepard in after it. Has a stick lifted by Ebley, who takes over for the Knights. Behind his net he goes. 11 minutes and 5 seconds What happened to the time? My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what happened to the time. And it's Mr. Roa, and he's unable to pull the trigger as he deked himself out of the front of the net, and now we get a whistle. What do we have here? Corey Jacobs has gotten an assist added to that goal. For Jacobs, that is his first assist of the year, his 3rd point. Jacobs has the puck now for Coyle. Michael Coyle's shot goes wide. Argilla picks it up on the far side. Centering feed. Brown has it poked away from him by Gaudiello. And Beaudry to Kelly. Kelly, nice move into the zone. Kelly trying to split the D. His shot goes wide. Picked up by Brown behind the net. And I believe we're going to get a penalty here for interference in front of the net as Beaudry went down. And that's something when you're trying to come back in a hockey game you can't really have, and that's taking penalties. It'll be the 5th penalty of the night, including that double minor from Honigman earlier. Michael Coyle to the box for interference. Gaudiello charging to the net, couldn't get a shot away. And Jacobs backhands it into the neutral zone for Benoit. Grayson Benoit circling back with it. Gets it over to Colin Kelly, and it appears Longwood are perfectly fine, killing off 2 minutes of clock with the 2-goal lead here in the 3rd period. I would be a little careful with that strategy. Pass ahead for Benoit from Kelly. Benoit on his backhand, gets around to Rosa. Goes around the net, out in front, shot, save made, rebound, swung it, missed by Nicotri. But a couple of good stops there from Jackson Murray. Kelly being checked by DeRosa. Kelly goes down, and another call. As the penalties continue to hurt KPC. Holding the penalty. DeRosa heads off. 5-on-3 for Longwood for 57 seconds and a chance really to put the game out of reach. Nicotri to take the draw. Gaudiello to his left. Shepard all the way to the left. And Benoit playing it to Kelly. Kelly fakes the slap shot. Lets Brown go by him. Now gets it over to Benoit, who flips it back for Kelly, who walks in all unimpeded. Shot save made. What a stop made by Murray. Nicotri for Kelly. Kelly. Oh, was looking for a tip down low. He had the lane, he didn't have the tip. Slap shot, Benoit rings off the iron and up over the top. I think they heard that one from the other rink. .27 more seconds to go on the 5-on-3 pass. Too far for Kelly, comes out of the zone. 17 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Kelly into the zone. Around the net. Looking for Gaudiello off his stick. And a great one-time shot from Nicotri from a sharp angle, denied by Jackson Murray. 6 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 for Longwood. They'll change up the power play unit. Bellaro, Missarella on defense. Beaudry, Taby up front with Kongema. Kongema backhands it toward the net. Bellaro is there looking for the puck. He's got it. Sharp angle shot denied. Jackson Murray again coming up big. Missarella, nice move to get around Smith. It's a 5-on-4 now for the next 52 seconds. KPC have killed off the 50-second 5-on-3. They now have cleared it down the ice. Of course, the only downside being that so much precious time goes off the clock. Here's Marchuano trying to knife his way through. It's broken up and cleared out by Jacobs. Of course, priority number one for KPC in this kind of situation is make sure you don't give up a goal. But you're still left with a lot less time to work with, even if you complete goal A. Here's Bellaro, almost ran into Beaudry. Playing it for Kongema, trying to get a give and go going. Deflection doesn't make it to the net. 2 seconds and 1, and KPC have survived. Jacobs was streaking up the middle of the ice. Pass never came. Offside is the call. And with 7:03 left, KPC are down by 2. They have killed off the 5-on-3. The Longwood power play now 1 for 7. Michael Coyle fires in. Borzumato intervening. Coyle out in front, nearly had the wraparound. He just missed. Missarella firing out. Kongema in after it. And Kongema, I believe, deflected that shot to the corner, maybe with the help of Jay Coyle, who has it now. He assisted the only KPC goal of the night earlier this period. Missarella backhanding it up the boards. It comes to Kongema at center. Nice little move, Kongema. Backhand pass. Got blocked by Borzumato. Borzumato for Jake Coyle. Coyle, far side, Smith. Smith takes a shot, blockered away by Stabinski. Jake Coyle looking for Smith, went between his legs from behind. He didn't really see it coming. And sent out of the zone, Michael Coyle to get it for KPC. 5:50 to go, third period. Michael Coyle into the zone. Gave it away. Was it held in? It was by Jay Coyle, but now Bellaro got it over to Gaudiello, but the Longwood Lions are offsides. .5:33 left here in the third period. Critical game for both of these teams in their playoff hopes. Grayson Benoit. Pass too far, but it will not bank on goal. Goes wide, so icing against Longwood with 5:17 to go in the third period. KPC need a goal and need to go fast if they want to get back into it. Longwood would like everything but that to happen, essentially. They just need to try to hang on to this goal, this 2-goal lead. It looks like that's what they're perfectly content with doing. Captain Nicotri to take the draw. It's won by Honigman. His backhand shot fanned on. Nicotri emerging with the puck. Ahead now, Gaudiello for Shepard. Across, hoping for Gaudiello, broken up. Honigman cruising through the neutral zone on his forehand, trying to get around Benoit. Benoit trying to poke it away from Honigman. Takes Honigman down. This could be the point. Cross check against Benoit. KPC to the power play. 4:44 left in the third period. They're down by 2. It's now or never for the KPC Knights. Costly penalty for Grayson Benoit. And the task of holding on to the lead for Longwood is not getting any easier as they're down a player for the next 2 minutes. And it's one of their better ones. Defender Grayson Benoit. Nice move, Jacobs at the blue line. Critical juncture of the game. Honigman just goes off his stick. Michael Coyle. Down low, Kovacs. Knocked away from him by Nakotri. Can't clear. Held in by Coyle. Coyle to the line and out. Just ever so slightly came out of the zone before Honigman could get it right back in. Linesman had the visual on it the whole way through. I agree, it was offside. Coyle across, Jacobs carries in, KPC. Low shot, pad save made Stabinski. Not out of the zone, great keep in there by Honigman. Gets it to Michael Coyle. Back to Honigman. Moves in, shoots just wide, off the boards, and just wide again, Jacobs. Huge opportunity, just missed. Honigman at the point, shot blocked. Shepard has a breakaway shorthanded. Shepard is in. Save made by Murray. Gaudiello had it for a moment. Kovacs plays it away from him. And now here comes Jacobs. Had that great opportunity just before he shot it wide. Jacobs in. He goes down. Delayed penalty. Wow. And now Longwood are down 2 players with 3:36 to go. You can feel the tension in the air. Oh, you can feel it now. Timeout, I believe, is taken, and I'm not sure by whom. Longwood 3, KPC 1. Longwood led 3-0 heading into this third period when Antonio Borzumato scored a one-time goal from the slot, assisted by Jake Coyle and Corey Jacobs. And since then, KPC have certainly had the better of the play. Even despite giving up a 5-on-3 of their own, they killed it off. They didn't really allow too many good chances. One, he's been tested. Jackson Murray's been fantastic. However, on the other side of the ice, Stabinski's been phenomenal in net for Longwood as he has faced his toughest period yet this third period. An onslaught of chances from the Knights, and he's allowed all but one. Couple of near misses, however, for the Knights, and now their greatest challenge yet for Longwood is to kill off this 52-second 5-on-3. These teams know the stakes. They know what's up for grabs here, and that, of course, is control of their own destiny going down the stretch. Pat Met are knocking at the door, waiting to be let in. Who will let them? And an excellent job to kill the clock here from Colin Kelly as he continues to pin the puck to the near corner. Finally worked free to Michael Coyle. Across for Jacobs. Long shot missed wide. Coyle holds in. Back across Jacobs. Jacobs moves in. Another shot saved. Rebound cleared. Colin Kelly the big clear. Murray out to stop the puck. Flips it on the far side. Brown. 11 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Jacobs with Bellaro harassing him. Getting it back to Michael Coyle. Coyle around the near boards is cut off by Kelly, who finds an open Shepard out of the box, and Shepard missed it wide. Oh, he had an open net, and Shepard took down. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe Nicholas Shepard. He got out of the box. He had a breakaway, a fantastic pass from Colin Kelly. Set him up to ice the game. He missed wide after he deked the goalie. He had him beat. He missed wide, and then he goes right back to the box. What a roller coaster of emotions for Nicholas Shepard. And we see another timeout being taken by whoever didn't take the first one. Let me see. I don't know. They don't list the timeouts on the play-by-play. So I don't know. It's up to you guys at home who took the first one and who took this one. Either way, what a wild finish we have here tonight, folks. 55 seconds of 5-on-3 now restored after it was killed off for KPC. They get it back. They have not yet scored on the power play tonight. Shepard for tripping. 2:30 to go. Let the crazy finish commence here on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan joining with you guys, along with you for this ride. It's going to be a wild ride to the finish. If only there was a crazy train or something playing through this building right now, that would be fitting, wouldn't it? Face-off, all important, won by Longwood, and Bellaro with the draw win. KPC do get control. Jacobs, Ebley, long shot through traffic, they score! It's a one-goal game. Buckle up, folks, we're in for a ride to the finish. And it's an innocent enough looking play, a shot from distance. You take that if you're Longwood, but look at the double screen. And did it deflect off Bellaro? I'm not sure. It got past Kasper Stabinski. And it's a one-goal game, and more importantly, I think for KPC, is they get that goal while still on the 5-on-3, so you now have 1 minute and 45 of power play time to go. Ebley took the shot from the point. I don't think it got tipped out in front. What a goal for Brady Ebley. His 10th goal of the season, and it couldn't come at a better time. Here he is now. Ebley for Honigman. Minute 33 left of power play time. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Honigman down low. Can KPC complete the 3-goal comeback? Or Longwood hold on? Battle out in front. Flipped out of the zone. Nicotri getting it. Moves in on Jacobs. Streaking to the net. Got a yellow. Unable to get the puck away from Ebley, who back-checked and made the nice play. But so far, so good for the kill for Longwood. At least this one. Here's Jacobs. Jacobs weaving to the neutral zone, enters the offensive zone, tries to drop pass to Borzumato, picked up now by Smith. Smith across, Ebley. Down low, Honigman. Now up top for Jacobs. He shoots, save made, rebound covered by Stabinski. And it leaves a minute. I'll adjust my clock ever so slightly. 1:14 left in the third period. 1:14 left in the third. 45 left to go. On the penalty to Shepard. All important face-off. Nicotri, the captain, to take it. He wins it. And Missarella flips it out of the zone. Jacobs back to get it. Watched by Nicotri. Comes around the near side. A wide open, Smith is in! Smith is stopped by Stabinski! How do you allow that to happen if you're Longwood? And Stabinski bails out his defense. Take another look. Wow! What a stretch pass. Right on the tape. There he is, game on his stick. And Smith is stoned by the Longwood netminder Stabinski. We're back to action. Down low, pushed out in front, and fired out by Nicotri. Empty net, no icing. There's still 15 seconds to go on the power play. Fired up the boards, Borzumato. 38 seconds to go, Borzumato cuts in. Plays it out in front. Backhand pass. One-time shot missed. Denied by Stabinski, I believe, on Jacobs. Jacobs pushes it out in front, deflects just wide, push back out in front, on the tape, they shoot, ceiling range, Stabinsky, it's still loose, it missed, it went over the net, oh my goodness. What a wild last minute, out of the zone, they need to get back to KPC to try to tie the game, Borzumato. Unable to, it's flipped out, and the Longwood Lions hold on to dear life and win it 3-2 with a side effect of a heart attack and potential stroke to the parents and family watching for Longwood. But they do hold on to get the win, 3-2 over KPC. What a game! Massive sighs of relief being released from the Longwood side of things. They win it 3-2 over KPC. What a game here on the LA Sports Network. On the south side, Ryan Brownigan from our cameraman, Wally Mitchell. Our final score here tonight is 3-2 in favor of Longwood. They move to 8-9-1. KPC dropped to 7-10. And until next time, we'll be wishing you all a very good night. Until then, I'll see you then on LI Sports Network.